Hello, I'm Kate Beavers, president of Beavers Manufacturing and a practicing respiratory therapist for over 30 years. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the Cannulaide nasal CPAP seal, to demonstrate its proper use, and to help you use the Cannulaide effectively. CPAP is an excellent therapy to support an immature respiratory system until alveoli are recruited and self-production of surfactant begins. CPAP is becoming more popular as it is less invasive than intubation and in many cases can be just as effective. However, giving infant nasal CPAP can be frustrating. Newborns, especially very premature ones, are fragile and, well, I don't know how else to say it, they're just not finished yet. They aren't quite solid like you and I are. They're kind of made of jello. So it's hard to work with them, to attach things to them, and to keep them in position. Anything that does touch a baby affects it. It may cause a deformation, such as the grooving that occurs with nasogastric or endotracheal intubation, or else it may irritate the skin, causing it to break down. One form is septal erosion, which, in its most severe form, may require cosmetic surgical correction. Less severe problems are pressure points or nasal dilation that can result in pig nose. Though temporary, this is distressing to parents. Theoretically, the ideal CPAP therapy could be applied without the device actually touching the infant. Consider the Cannulaide. The Cannulaide helps you do almost that. This device allows the CPAP prongs to be, in effect, suspended in the patient's nares, providing an excellent pressure seal through the use of a precisely engineered hydrocolloid material. The Cannulaide consists of a sheet of hydrocolloid with wings, a low-profile Velcro strip across the mustache area, and nose pedals with accurately sized and stellated holes, allowing easy insertion of prongs. With current methods, the pressure seal, vital to the success of CPAP therapy, is achieved through the use of nasal prongs sufficient in size to occlude the nares, allowing flow to achieve the therapeutic pressure, usually about 5 centimeters of water. As the nares respond to the pressure, leaks develop. This is dealt with in one of two ways. One way is to reseat the nasal prongs more firmly in the nares. Reseating the prongs often results in the nasal septum being pushed on and subsequently broken down. Remember, these infants are very delicate. There should always be a space between the barrel of the cannula and the nasal septum. No touching the septum. The other way leaks are dealt with is through resizing the prongs, which may result in pressure breakdown on the exterior aspects of the nares. Also, larger sizes have longer prongs, which may erode the nose on the inside, resulting in a bloody return when doing prong care. Always check on the source of suspicious secretions. It may be something easily remedied. The Cannulaide, on the other hand, allows the usual size prongs to be used despite the dilation of the nares, because the Cannulaide makes the pressure seal between the prongs and the seal, not between the prongs and the nares. The Cannulaide may eliminate both pressure points due to oversized prongs and leaks you may experience due to imperfect fit between the prongs and the nose. This is how the Cannulaide can help. The prongs, not being oversized, are easier to insert in the nares after prong care. The fit is right and tight. Prongs don't have to be pushed home to achieve a seal. Infants appear less agitated. Sedation needs may be lessened as the infant is more comfortable. The duration of therapy may be shortened. For those who use bubble CPAP, the need to compensate for minor leaks by increasing flow will be reduced. Less tweaking will be needed for those who use flow-compensated CPAP generators. There may be fewer alarms and a shorter duration of therapy because the pressure is continuous and progressive recruitment of alveoli is uninterrupted, as shown in the following video clip of actual lungs being inflated and deflated both with and without CPAP. Here we see lungs ventilated both with and without continuous pressure. To begin with, there is no CPAP, and you can see there is extensive atelectasis. As we apply CPAP, with each succeeding breath, you can see the lungs are becoming more and more inflated until finally full recruitment is achieved. Notice that recruitment is not instantaneous, but takes place over a period of time. After we eliminate CPAP, you can see the lungs almost immediately begin to collapse. Then, with each breath, there remains significant atelectasis. This is why leaks and loss of CPAP are detrimental to the patient. What we strive for is consistent CPAP and therefore continuous progressive recruitment of alveoli. Let the Cannulaide help your CPAP therapy be all it can be. Effective therapy for the shortest possible time, because the Cannulaide helps you get a good fit the first time, every time. The Cannulaide is brought to you by therapists who care about babies, just as you do. And remember, it's all about the babies.